All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another First Impressions review live stream. This game just launched. I want to go ahead and uh, take a look at the Dark Survival RPG. This is a game that I did purchase because it's only $7. And heck, I like, RPGs, especially if it has quests, survivals, and building elements. Sounds like my cup of tea. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this game. It is by Joseph Murray. And if we click on him, we see that this is his only title. So his first launch on Steam. Looks like a pretty impressive first attempt at a game, or first upload onto Steam anyway. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at The Dark Survival RPG, a game that does come in early access with no discount and a price tag of $7 US. Survive in a decaying world where it is rumored that an evil conjurer has unleashed chaos and where misery and despair seem to be all that flourishes. It may seem that this realm is incurable, but we have crafting and building spells that consume reagents. That's cool. I like spells where you have to collect reagents because there's a cost to casting the spell besides just mana. I love that. Kind of old schoolish. Survival elements like hunger. Let's hope it's not too extreme. Quest, caves, creatures, and treasure. Hey, I like dungeons or caves. Action-based skill system with no classes. I definitely love that idea. Again, that's really old school, kind of like old school MMO, like Ultima Online and Asheron's Call, two of my favorite MMOs ever. You become a ghost upon death, and again, that sounds like old school Ultima Online. So this seems like an RPG that is right up my alley. It might tend to get a little bit of bias from me based on what I'm reading here, but we are going to see what this is all about. I want to go ahead and state that it is not online at all. It is just single player. So you can build a home and decorate your home however you like and take down many creatures for loot or for food. So it looks pretty cool, guys. I must say, coming from old school MMOs, this looks like a cool little game. Let's hope it's half what it promises, and we're going to find out right after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. We have the game launched. It took a couple of attempts, and it was really slow to get launched, but just want to go ahead and put that out there. So if you launch this game, if you buy this game and launch it, it may take a couple of minutes to actually load up. And then it looks like it's going to say The Dark version 3.1. Press anywhere. Okay. All right, one thing I don't like already is that there doesn't seem to be any settings. Kind of unexcusable that we can't even set, volume levels for the music and stuff like that. So I'm having to turn this manually down, the sound effects in OBS, so it isn't too loud, so you guys can actually hear me and all that. So let me go ahead and turn them up just a little bit here. I want you guys to hear it, but... Alright. So again, we don't have anything to load because this is my first play of the game. And again, the words I was looking for, guys, is first play on launch day. That's what I call these games. So let's go ahead and jump. Yes, we're going to go ahead and proceed since we don't have an old save. So it looks like you can only save one game. Good to know. Alright, character creation. We're just going to call ourselves Devar. How about that? Create. Alright, so we have hunger, we have stamina, we have mana, and we have health at the top left. Alright, get a look around the world. Pretty bright. Sun is very bright indeed. Alright, trees swaying in the wind. Let's see how we move. WSC to move. Base is jump. And guys, I can tell you already, this is definitely an asset. This is definitely like a Unity asset. These are Unity assets, I can tell you that right now. But, hey, we can deal with assets as long as the game's fun, right? As long as there's been actual work put into the game. Greetings, my name is Scarlet, and this is Merrick. Welcome to our homeland, Amaris. I thought we were all that was left of this world, so forgive us if we are surprised to see you. I wish we could speak more, but we've been sent by the king to gather some supplies. Would you aid us in gathering some wood? Your attack mode by pressing left control button and attack some trees. Absolutely, we'll do that. Helping hand. We thought that that was all left. Yep. I wish we could speak more, but we've been sent by the king. Yeah, gotcha. All right, so we can't. Okay, so let's try to complete the quest, which we're not ready yet. If we talk to Merrick here, he simply says hello. That makes sense. All right, so control. Left control is your attack. Okay. Huh, that's a weird looking attack. Okay, I don't like that we're moving right through assets here. We need to fix that, developer. I mean, I know this game's in early access, but that shouldn't happen. Let's hopefully we don't move through trees like this one here. Okay, there is so you just only have to hit it once to go into attack mode, and then you can let it go. You don't have to hold it down. Good to know, since there are no settings, no key bindings, or options to change stuff like that. So I do like the fact you don't have to hold it down. Okay, so we're hitting the tree. We got +2 wood, +2 apple, and the tree is actually taking damage. I guess that makes sense, much like a monster would as well. Alright. Boom. Let's attack faster. Spam that left mouse button. Get the same basic default asset animation every time we hit. Okay. The problem with buying these assets and using them, if, you know, what if you want the character to do a different attack later on, and the asset doesn't have that animation built into it? You're kind of like screwed. You know, if you buy this asset of this guy and you want to make him do a somersault, for example, and he doesn't have that ability, you know, that's not built into the asset. So I don't think that's going to be something we can do. I'm planning on playing with it now, but no. So if we hit, I guess it's tab, maybe? Tab is our equipment. Okay, so we do have equipment that we can wear. I'm stuck, so that is good that the developer thought about that. If you get stuck somewhere, you can click that, and you're probably going to... So let's go ahead and check that feature out, make sure it does work. Let's just pretend that we're stuck right here. And can I drag this? I can. Okay, so let's come here, and let's say that we are stuck and see if my character moves. Awesome. Okay, well, that's good. I like that. You can save your game as well. Save game. Here's our video. Here's our input. So you can change your keybinds, it looks like. Interact, if we wanted to change that to F, we could. Good to know. I like that. Okay. Minimap is M. Dodge is left alt. Back. Auto run is R. I like that. Okay. So dodge is left alt. Let's see what that looks like. Let's change that. Let's change that key binding from left alt because I don't like that. Attack being left control is fine. But let's change the alt. Let's change that to F. There we go. I like that better. Okay, so there's our somersault I was talking about. Yep. Unfortunately, can we hit it left and somersault? No, we just somersault forward. You can't side somersault. That kind of sucks. Are we going to get wood and apples from this? Level up. Gold ore. Oh, we're hitting... Oh, I thought this was a tree trunk. Yeah, that's right. That's a ore vein. Okay. Got some gold. Nice. I gotta say, I hate that so many of these survival games or games like this that have hunger built in. Like, your hunger will be down every 2 minutes or whatever. And it's refreshing to see this developer on launch day has the hunger just going down very, very slowly. Love that. Too many times these games have a hunger system that's just crazy, and you're having to find something to eat every freaking 30 seconds, it feels like. Okay, so what button? Right here. Back, okay. So we have 20 logs, we have 11 apples, and we have 2 gold. And if we click on that, it just tells us how much the value is and how much we have. And we can drop it if we want. Okay. Alright, so we know that we can... And there's our experience. You see your purple experience bar down at the bottom above the hotkeys. You see that that is slowly increasing as I'm punching a tree. So it looks like one of those games where you get experience for everything you do. And it does look like it is turning night as well with the sun setting. So it's going to get dark. And there is our first creature, it looks like. I think that's a creature, is it? So dark, I can't... Oh, that's a tree, never mind. We have a pile of bones here. Can I interact with that? I cannot. Okay. I thought maybe we could get some loot off a dead skeleton or something. Here is another ore vein of some sort. Oh, that's a tree, never mind. But that's leaves on it. It's so hard to see right now, guys. I can't... Let's see what's in here. Gotta... There's a house over here. Okay. I can see a gate. You can't see much, guys. The lighting. Need to open. Need to close. Okay. In here. Okay, no NPCs to interact with. Okay. Just an empty house, but I mean this could be updated later on, so that you know they could put an NPC in here or add a quest or whatever. I like that. Aha! Are you a guard? You're Jimmy. Hello, the king is upstairs. Did you see how he just glitched through that door? And down the hall. If you have a moment, would you care to look at the building items I have available? So if you get trade, look at his arm going through the wall. Yeah, this game definitely needs some work. I'm not going to say this is anywhere near perfect for sure. But you see that I have... Yeah, okay. So he wants to sell me these parts of a house so I can build a house, and each item is 100 gold, it looks like. Wooden wall, wooden window, 100 gold. Every part of the house is 100 gold, looks like. A little bit basic, I think. So you notice I can't sell anything to him, however. Oh, and then we have a snake. Where did you come from? Oh god. That's a little bit scary. Let's see if we can punch this snake out. Ow! He hit us for 26. Or did we hit him for 26? I don't know. I know we took some damage because I'm watching my health bar. Yeah, he hit us and we're not hitting him, I don't think. I don't see his health bar, but... Oh, I hit him for 5, finally. He poisoned me. I like seeing the poison effect up there in the upper left. It's going to do damage to me and I'm going to die. That's fine. I recovered. I recovered from the poison, I guess. Okay. Maybe I won't die. I thought for sure I was dead there because I had like 2 health. Snake is... where? Where did he go? Did you kill him? Mr. Jimmy? You are Jimmy, right? Yeah, you're Jimmy. Where'd the snake go? I can't see nothing, man. So dark. There is a giant rat as well. I see him in the light there. Oh, there's one right in the dark on me, too. Alright, let's get back here in the light and see if... Jimmy, you want to help me? Jimmy probably won't help me. Where did the rat go? Oh, the rat's right here. There he is. Come on, rat. So they don't have a very... They lose you pretty quickly if you run away, it looks like. The enemies. Or at least this one. I'm infected. Okay, perfect. So I've got my ass poisoned again. Okay, put your cursor right on him. There we go. Now we're hitting him. Okay, he's dead. Alright. And there is no loot on that rat. Okay. Inspect Statue of Life. So we heal if we hit this. Statue has no power to bring back... has the power to bring back the dead. Okay, so if we die, we turn into a ghost and we have to resurrect for that statue. Got it. Alright, if I could... Only I could see, like... We probably need to... how do we craft? Bells. Oh, wow. We have... Absorb. What does it do? Oh, that's a cool effect. Missing reagents. Okay, so... It looked like we cast a spell, but we didn't cast it because it requires reagents. Aha, here's what we got. Absorb level 1, alleviate sickness. Cast time 2 seconds, cooldown. Reagent cost, you need mushroom and coal. Cast it. And you draw a 0 to cast. We tried to cast, but we failed because we didn't have the right reagents. Earthquake. You need diamond powder and citrine powder to cast an earthquake. That's very cool. Draw a lowercase. The one thing that's cool is we can come here and we can at least see some of what some of the spells look like to cast. Firebolt. Awesome. What does Firebolt take to cast? Just cold. That's it. I love the spell effects here, guys. I can't lie. This is really cool. Health aura. Ignite. Very awesome. Alright. So we have a lot of other spells here. Mark Rune. That's definitely from Mark Rune is definitely from Ultima Online. I guarantee this developer played Ultima Online. Meteor Strike, Pacify, Poison Fog, Heal Wound, and Splash. And a web. What does a web do? I want to see what that one looks like. Kind of looks the same. All these spells look like they look the same. Yeah. They're just different colors, sort of. That's a little bit disappointing that they don't have... There's not different casting animations. The effects are just different colors. Yeah. Okay. And I'm getting my ass beat by a rat here. But he's not really hurting me, so whatever. Again, he just disappears. We have a mining rock here that we can mine. I wish that you could just sit here and hold left mouse button down to continue to strike. Instead, you have to spam your mouse button to fire your punch, and it doesn't look like I'm getting anything from this thing. I don't know that we got anything from that, whatever you call it, that stone vein or whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't know where that snake went. Quests. That's our inventory. Crafting right here. So right here, recipes. So here we go. So diamond arrow, explosive arrow, frost arrow, cabinet, carpet. And we even craft. This is a lot of stuff to craft. It's cool. But how about just a basic, like, torch? Need an anvil to craft a lot of this stuff. Okay. There is a lot of stuff that you can craft here, guys. I like that. So I'm sure this is... You can make health potions and mana potions with blood, a bottle, and ruby powder. Nice. Sapphire powder and a bottle. You can make a mana potion. But again, if your skill's not high enough, you're going to fail at that 100 times and waste all your powder and shit. You got an iron cave. Requires an anvil. Iron chest, so you can store stuff. Iron gloves. Leather armor. Leather helmet, leather leggings. Skeleton boots, so you can make like bone armor. Kind of like Ultima Online had bone armor. Made from skeleton bones and stuff. Steel chest. Steel armor. Amethyst powder. Citrine powder. So you turn like topaz into topaz powder as long as you have an anvil and a vial to put it in. Gold axe. Axe. Platinum sword. Skeleton shield. There's our torch. Our torch is way down at the bottom. We need a coal, guys. We can't craft a torch because it requires 1 coal, which we don't have. So who would have thought that the torch would... I guess it's all in alphabetical order. Yeah, okay. So it's not like the simplest things on top, it's just alphabetical order. And I guess that makes sense. A torch is 1 health and 1 defense, value of 50 gold. We just need freaking coal, but of course then with our skill so low, we'd probably just be failing 100 times in a row. while we build up that focus skill, that's a lot like Ultima Online back in the day. Alright, I really wanted to talk to this other NPC and turn in this quest. I'm starting to be able to see the sun's starting to come up a little bit. But that nighttime was way too long in my opinion. So to the developer, I know nighttime doesn't go away quickly, but I feel like 5 minutes of nighttime, as dark as it is, would be plenty of time right now. Like, yeah. I don't know where this other chick is. Like, here. Oh, there she is. There she is. Alright, let's turn in this fucking quest. Complete. Quest completed, level up. Your luck is increased by 0.01. Greetings, my name is Scarlet, and this is Merrick. Yep, newcomer. Thanks for helping us. There's a right at the end of the path, and continue until you reach the castle. Yep, so it's asking you to go see that other guy we've already seen. Talk to King. Talk to the king. Alright. Cool. Alright. Very nice. Alright, it is turning light here, guys. So, yeah. I'm kind of tempted to play this a little bit more now that we can actually see something. Yeah, that nighttime just lasted way too long, though. Way too fucking long. Way too long. Goddamn. Alright. I hope this isn't one of those games where the nighttime takes longer than... Like, night lasts longer than the whole day. So people that like that steel ore. Wow. We're just getting steel ore with our bare hands. Boy, we're one fucking tough guy. Like, I think I would change this to the developer that you probably need to mine at least a basic fucking pickaxe. To get that kind of shit. I mean, I know Minecraft does that where you can just hit everything with your hand. But I think it's a little more realistic to have to get at least some of the more advanced stuff with like a pickaxe or a hatchet. That is one big bunny. Okay, I just want to go in this house. Cool. Not like Skyrim, we can't take shit. Okay. We break this barrel with our... No, we cannot break the barrel. Or I guess it seems like we can. There's a lot of different colored, you know, veins here for mining, for sure. A lot of different kinds of ore you can get. Okay. Let's take a look at this town now. So this guy says about the, if you have a moment, I'd care for building. No. King is upstairs and down the hall. Okay. So we need to go upstairs and down the hall. Now that we can actually see. Alright. Hey, King, down the hall. That's right here. How you doing, King, my man? How you doing, buddy? Look at my naked self. You want to give me some armor? Rats. Very strange to see a new face. There have been many rumors that a darkness unraveling and wiped out the rest of the world, but this has not reached us yet. Creatures unlike anything we've ever seen before are appearing across the lands. Some of these creatures have made their way into our city, and please will you help us get rid of them? Rats. Okay. Oh, right here. Kill 4 large rats. 30 gold, 15 experience, and we get a sword! Ooh! Okay, cool. Take a look at our map real quick, guys. Oh, that's just a mini map. To this room. The bed. We can sleep. I was gonna say we can't sleep. Dude just lays down. I like it though. So if you needed to build up your health or stamina or whatever, you could do that. Okay, so there we go. Wait a minute, I gotta see something. Sleep. I think we could. Oh, I thought we could slide around the bed. Oh, okay. I thought we could like slide around while we were sleeping. No. But I mean, the developer could put like different people in these rooms and have Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's a little bit glitchy, but at least you can sit at a table if you want to. And doesn't look that terrible. Right. What's over here? More crazy rooms full of shit. Yep. Wine bottles. Gotcha. Alright. Alright guys, there's no doubt that the developer of this game put quite a bit of work into this game. I can see that. And like I said many times, guys, if I can see effort being put into a game, Hello Wonder, care to have a look at the food I have available. So this guy sells food. And you can also sell him stuff as well. So if we hit sell, we already traded. Okay, if I hit... I wonder if we can... Our inventory is right here. So let's say I wanted to sell this guy this gold ore. I can just drag whatever I want to sell. This is torch. Oh, I've already got a torch, okay. So let's put our torch right here in case it gets dark, we'll have a torch. So if we wanted to sell our gold ore, we could just do that right there. But no, we're going to keep our gold ore because we're not crazy. Alright, we know that's going to be needed. So there's your food vendor. Nope, 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 get out of my face, bud. Alright. Aha! Kayla, how you doing, Kayla? Equipment! Nice. So you are a blacksmith. So here we can buy a wooden bow for 300 gold. Where does it show how much gold we fucking have? I guess we gotta put, like, our tab button. Yeah, we have 45 gold. Wooden shield, 50 gold. Guys, I gotta say, I love the amount of work that this developer has put into this game. Like, I know this looks really rough, but you gotta remember this is a single indie developer, in all likelihood, making this game. And making a game like this would not be easy, even if you were getting all these assets off the Unity Asset Store or whatever. Making a game like this would not be easy. It would require a lot of fucking work. So I am much more impressed with this game than I thought I would be, to be completely honest. And I'm sure we can go in and we can craft, you know, build a house, as you already saw the house parts that you can build. So it's going to have a crafting system. You know, for those people of you that like to hack down trees to get wood and collect ore and all that's going to be in the game. And those RPG fans that love exploring dungeons and fighting monsters and stuff like that, equipping yourself with badass armor and, you know, constantly upgrading your equipment to get better and better equipment, leather, you know, then moving up to, you know, metal armor, maybe skeleton armor at some point. All that looks like it's here. Very, very impressive, especially for a low price tag of only $7. Yes, I know that this game looks rough around the edges, but there is a lot here to like, especially when you look at the fact that a single indie developer made this game. I'm super fucking impressed. So, I really am. So is this the end of the map, like we can't go any further, or we can? Okay, we can. Okay. I thought there might be like an invisible wall there or something, but no. Okay, so one thing to test here, guys, real quick. Again, that looks like bronze ore or something. Yeah, we're not able to move through trees, that's good. One thing I want to check really quick is just kind of see how if we slide up these mountains, or how that looks for this game. There's plenty of fucking resources to collect, plenty of trees to hack down. And, but yeah, we're not like floating in the sky or anything like that when we try to climb a mountain, so that's a good sign. I mean, we are staying like on the terrain. Yep, we're sliding down the hill, that's cool. Let's see if we swim, see if we die and we hit the water, or... Nope, we swim. And as long as we're breathing... That looks a little bit glitchy, trying to... Okay, there we go. The swimming on top of the water, on the surface of the water, is a little bit difficult. So the developer definitely needs to work on that. Like, what if I just want to swim on the surface of the water? Like, how do I do that without looking really weird like that? We are starting to get a little bit hungry now, so, you know, all we have to do here, guys, is come over here and consume an apple. And we've got plenty of apples just by whacking trees, so consume a little bit. So it just goes up very little, very, very little per apple. So we're just gonna keep spamming this consume button. Plus 100 calories, okay. Plus 100 calories. You hear there's a cooldown here. You can see it right here. You can't spam it too quickly. You just have to sit here and wait and eat. You can't chew your food really, really quickly. Like, it does take a minute to eat an apple. I mean, let's be realistic, right? I see why they put kind of a cooldown there. You can't stuff like 20 apples in your mouth at once. I like that. So, I mean, the developer has done a lot of, put a lot of thought into this game, to be honest with you. A lot of these games, when you eat, like, you can sit there and spam berries or whatever a lot quicker than this, but that's not really realistic, This developer put some thought into it. I like that. Alright. So we're not going to starve to death in the next 5 minutes anyway. So where did I want to go? I don't know. I think I want to climb to the top of this fucking mountain if I can. And yeah, we're going to glitch our way up. Now don't laugh at anybody trying to, laugh at me trying to glitch my way up this really steep mountain. Because I've seen crazy shit like this done in mountains just like this in Skyrim. And Skyrim's a AAA game, so nobody mocked this game because I'm able to fucking climb that mountain there. Go back and play Skyrim, guys. You guys know that you've done it in Skyrim. If you've ever played Skyrim, you guys know you have fucking spammed your way up some impossible cliffs in Skyrim. So, yeah, relax on this single entity developer because he doesn't have that, perfectly realistic. The sun's a little bit bright, I feel like. Like, maybe he can tone down the sun flare or whatever there a little bit. But I like what he's trying to do with the, the sun rays and all that. It looks like a pretty big world here, guys. I am seeing a pretty big fucking world here. And I like it. I think that you're definitely going to get your $7 worth for, for what you're paying here for. If you guys like, if you guys like RPGs, if you guys like games like Skyrim, yeah, I know this is a really fucking rough Skyrim. But you also gotta understand this is a single fucking indie developer working probably out of his basement or his home and not a AAA game company. So games like this are usually fueled, the development of a game like this is fueled by a single person's imagination and passion, and I like that. So is this coal here? Remember how we needed coal to make something? Probably coal here. It looks like black, so I'm guessing it's fucking coal. Let's see if we can get some. Now, remember how I was talking about how you might need a pickaxe? Well, that might be exactly what this is. I may not get anything unless I have a fucking pickaxe, and that would make sense, and that would be really cool. So, yeah, it looks like I'm not going to get anything unless I have a pickaxe there. What is this? This is a little graveyard. Ah. Wow. All these graves of all these other would-be warriors that have tried to adventure this world, and there we go. That is awesome. Look at that fucking shit. Let's flashlight blind him. We got our torch. We're gonna blind him with our torch. Ow! That hurt, bitch. Combat's a little bit simple, but I think you could have fun with this game. I'm just saying, this is like a zombie with a sword or whatever. Yeah. Oh. That was the right mouse button that did that showed me its health, by the way. I thought I could, like, right mouse button to block or something, but... Whoa! This reminds me of, like, the old Rocky movies. Rocky Balboa. Oh god, I got two of them on me now. Oh. Either one of them only has 35 health. Cool. So basically your right mouse button is like, examine or something it looks like. Are you the one with... You're not the one with 35 health, are you? No, you're 105 health. I need to go whip the shit out of this other guy. Never mind me. Okay, you. Look at you, 27. 19. 12. Hell yeah. Back away from his attack. You gotta be smarter than the zombie, right? He's trying to run now. And he died. And he left me some loot. He left me some bones so I can make me some bone armor. 2 coins. And cobwebs. Nice! The cobweb is probably used for... I bet you cobweb's used for that web attack. Where's that web attack at? Spell. Remember we had a web spell? I bet you anything that this web spell. Yep. Reagents cobweb. There we go. So we can cast this fucking cobweb. Let's put this shit over here and see what it does. Let's try to cobweb this fucking other zombie up. Where is he? There he is. Alright, so 2. Hope we don't fail. I don't know what happened. Spell fizzled. There we go. Magic has increased by 0.01 though. So yeah, you're gonna have to play this game a long fucking time before you get good at this shit. Until then, you're gonna be swinging a fucking sword or your fist or whatever, like I'm doing right here, while you grind all this shit up. Like you can, I guarantee you can spend many hours grinding in this fucking game right now. Covered. Bap. But I mean, I'm having fun right now. I mean, the game needs a lot of work, but I can already see a lot of work put into this game, guys. If you're a fan of RPGs, you like action RPGs, and you don't mind the rough edges here, I think you're definitely getting your money's worth, guys. The world looks like it's plenty big. Looks like there's plenty of quests to do with the ability to also craft your own house, build your own furniture, and design your house however you want. I think you got a lot of content here for $7. Value on this, guys. I like this. Again, like I said, I know a lot of people would probably never buy this, but I like this. I like the work and effort put into this game that I'm seeing. Yeah, the zombie's not being exactly really smart right now. He's trying to move through a fucking... Yeah, he was almost dead. That's why he was trying to run. And then he's left us some gold and shit. Maybe another cobweb or something. But yeah, super cool, guys. I think you're getting your money's worth here, guys. I can't lie. I think there's plenty here to do. Yeah, it's a little bit rough. Yeah, I mean, there's some rough stuff here. But there is enough here to have fun with. There's enough exploration here to have fun with. You can build your own house. You can do some of these quests. You can go around fucking smacking trees, gathering ore, and crafting all kinds of shit, guys. Remember, I mean, there is a lot of shit here that you can craft. Everything. You can craft all this shit and just try to be a total badass. All these different powders that you can turn into potions and health potions, and that is a big crafting menu. I love it. Acid arrows sounds sick. I think I'm going to be playing this game some more. I like it here, guys. For $7, I think the developer is being more than fair, and I'm sure that price is going to increase as he continues to work on this game and make it better. So now would be a great time to get in on this game if this is something that you want to see, you know, get bigger and better. And I heartily encourage you, if you like what you're seeing at all, to support this developer, because I can see that he's probably put hundreds of hours of work into this game already. There's a lot of effort that has been put in here, and for him to only ask $7 and realize that what he has isn't worth the, you know, the price you pay for Skyrim or something like that, I think that shows a lot about this developer. He does understand that he can't ask $20 for something like this, because it is so, you know, so early in access, for example. But there is a lot of different creatures. What do we have here? Like a giant buzzard or something? Or no, that's like, what is that? I don't even know. That's cool though. Alright. I like it, guys. I really do. I think there's a lot here for the money. Value on this game is 40 out of 40. I like it. I think you're getting a fantastic value for the $7 here if you like these kind of games. It's a lot better than what I expected, to be honest. And I think it's only going to get better and better as it continues to put more quests in here, more NPCs, and who knows what else he could put in here. There's already caves or like little dungeons inside the game, evidently. I love what I'm seeing. It is getting dark right now. I don't like the, you know, I do have a torch so I can see a little bit better, so that helps over that first night. Next criteria, guys, is how much fun is this game. This is worth 30 points. And again, one man's fun is going to be another man's junk. So this is more subjective part of my scoring. What's fun to me may not be fun to you, and vice versa. But I think that, I don't think this is the most fun I've ever had in a game, just because it is so incomplete, but I think there is fun to be had here, guys. Out of 30 points, I'm going to go ahead and give this game I think there's fun to be had here, guys. I really do. I think that once you get a sword and you get a shield and stuff like that, and you start casting these spells and getting the reagents to cast the spells and start getting these guys with some fireballs and shit like that, I think you could have a lot of fun, guys. I'm going to give it a high score here. I'm going to give it 22. 22, I think is my score on fun. I think you could probably have a lot of fun with this game. It's just going to take a little bit of grinding to get there. Some people won't consider grinding fun. It just depends on you're willing to grind and you're willing to, you know, accept the rough edges of this game. And how much fun you can have with that. Next criteria is controls and bugs. How does the game control? Is there any bugs? Yeah, there's definitely some bugs. I mean, we saw me kind of clipping through walls. We saw an NPC clipping through walls. You know, there's a few little bugs, but not as many as I would expect. We found a new location. And then we have a spider here. Look at that. A little spider attacking us. 2 spiders. Guys, there's fun to be had in this game. There really is. I mean, don't knock this game. This is really fucking cool. I mean, it's a little spider, so he doesn't have a lot of health. And we killed him. And we got an achievement, only the beginning, for killing that little spider. Okay, so we're probably going to put the target right on him to hit him. Yep. And he's running. And then we killed the spider. Controls and bugs, guys. I'm going to give it a high score. I saw a little bit of clipping issues, but nothing major that I've seen so far. I'm sure there's more bugs as you go into the game and you see, like, you know, maybe spell bugs, or as you get further in the game, I'm sure there's going to be some other bugs. But right now, from what I've seen, my first impressions look 18 out of 20. Next criteria is graphics and sound. How are the graphics and how are the sound effects? I love the background music. I think all the sound effects are here. You hear his punching sound. You hear punching sounds from the monsters. You see a little bit of blood. Yes, these are all assets, but this is a perfect example of taking assets and making a good game and putting a lot of work into your game to make a fun and, you know, a fun little game. Despite the fact that you're using a bunch of assets, this is the way you should be buying assets. The cohesion is here. Everything works well together. I think, from what I've seen so far, everything looks like there's cohesion. Everything kind of, you know, fits into the world. You know, you don't see that in a lot of these games that are made up of a bunch of assets. So I like what we're seeing here, guys. I think he's done a good job coding what he's done so far. Different, you know, it does seem like some of the, like, this guy's doing about the same damage to me as, like, the zombie was. So maybe he wants to, you know, make the toughness of different monsters a little bit different, a little bit of variety. But, yeah, I mean, there's work to be done for sure. The graphics and sound, guys, I like it. Here's one of the caves that he's talking about, so let's take a look at this. That was a spider cave. That's cool. So do we have to... Man, this is cool. If I punch my way... Yep, looks like you punch your way through the entrance there. And then you get... What is this? What I'm getting from this. You might have to get a pickaxe to get whatever this is. That would make sense. The spider's beating me up from the backside. I just wanted to see if I got anything from that crystal. That's probably one of the crystals that you get that you can put into powder. Maybe health, since it is red. That would make sense. I just want to take a quick look at this little cave or whatever. Man, look at this. I mean, different paths here. There has been so much work put into this game, guys. There really has. This is awesome. And only expected to get better from here. I like it, guys. Graphics and sound. Yeah, I wish the animations were a little bit better in these assets that he bought. But I can't lie, I like it. I think it works well together, and since he's done such a good job making everything kind of gel well with each other, he doesn't have any assets that look like they don't belong really in the world or anything. Everything kind of fits, and I think he's done a fantastic job with the assets that he's picked out, and the cohesion is here. The music is well done as well. Sound effects are good. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. So if we add that all up, guys, I said a 40 out of 40 for value. I said a 22 out of 30 for fun right now, and some people probably could even have more fun with this game. I said a 18 out of 20 for controls and bugs, guys, and then I said a 9 out of 10 for graphics and sound. This game gets a very impressive 89%, guys. That's almost enough to make a Zaxtorian Indie Gold, which requires a 93. But I really like what this developer's doing. This game is definitely one to keep an eye on. I really like it, guys. Be sure you comment down below. Let me know if this video has inspired you to go buy the Dark Survival RPG on Steam for only $7. Let me know what you think about it if you do buy it. And again, let me know if this video has inspired you to go buy this game in the comments down below. I would love to know. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. This has been Zaxtorian. We'll see you in the next video, everybody. I like this one.